Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Scottish born, Perth raised, single mum. I am a Kahuna body worker, quite spiritual, well, quite a fit and healthy person.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Me, I'm a massage therapist and a Kahuna body worker. So I work helping people heal their bodies.
So you have quite a bit of experience in this.
Oh
arena.
yeah. It's definitely an area where I've always been interested in. Yeah.
So how did you come to find Neil?
Well, I've known you for nearly 3 decades, and most probably for most of that we hadn't been in contact. And then I bumped into you at an Ocean event, and reconnected with you there. And then I found out that you were offering self-development programs and counselling sessions, so I wanted to investigate further.
So what made you come to Neil, do a session with me?
I was very interested in what he was offering, and at the time the group who I had met Neil reconnected with you. A few people had come for sessions, so I thought, right, I want to see what it is and if it's any good, and see if you could help me.
So what sort of work did you do with Neil?
We did a session, what's it called? Psyche, that's what we did. We did a session where, using kinesiology, you were asking me questions. It was all to do with my beliefs, collapsing old beliefs, putting in new beliefs and patterns. Yep.
And how do you think that affected your life?
It was quite a huge effect on my life, because I felt like it actually reset my brain, and it made me aware of the stories that I was telling myself, because I was so relaxed and I felt safe and I felt held. It was a chance for me to dig in to psychologically what was going on in my brain patterns. So afterwards it was like I had created, from what we talked about and the new sentences that you'd given me, I made a few of them into mantras. So I've got about 3 of them that are mantras, and they've helped support me in the last few months.
You've also done his Infinite You course.
Yes.
How did you find that?
Now that is just amazing, mind-blowing. I've done quite a lot of sort of self-development through business, through spiritual stuff. So I'm really, I suppose, very sceptical of coming into doing circle work with other people. I get a little bit annoyed with other people. But the way that Neil, and a little bit too much fluff and a little bit much too woo-woo maybe for me, but with Neil's course, it was just the way he delivered it. It was quite scientific. I like to know the science. I like to know what's actually like from the building blocks of how we are and who we are and how we operate as a human system. And Neil explained that thoroughly. And the way he delivered it, his analogies and his actual exercises and physical examples so that we could understand. And we did it over 7 weeks, and we've actually continued on with the 7 weeks. So we're going deep, and it really there's trust, there's safety, and there's a lot of compassion, which I've normally not really had in circle work. And because we've continued on for the 7 weeks, it's really made a difference to us all trusting each other and opening up. The difference for me is the way he's delivered it. It's quite factual, quite pragmatic and digestible, and easy to understand and easy to implement straight away into your life. It was quite, it's unique, very unique.
Have you worked with other people before?
Yes. Lots of different people over the years, whether it's when I first started other businesses that I had with business coaching and digging in deep, doing work there, or whether it's on the spiritual side, I've done things, or with personal coaches. I've done, quite a lot of work over the years. Yeah.
Okay. And how do you find Neil's work different? What do you find that Neil's work different?
I think it's great. A big difference is the masculine energy. I think most of the work I've done before has been with women and the feminine energy. So I really like that sort of no-nonsense direct approach that comes with the masculine. Not always, don't take me so literal, but Neil's delivery it's just really understandable, and it's direct. It just gets straight to the root of the problem, and because of the way he explains it, it makes so much sense on a scientific level. And I think once you understand that, then it's easier for you to get on board and implement the changes.
Perfect. What would you say to someone who's considering booking a session or a program with Neil and that is undecided?
Invest in yourself. Really, think about what you want to achieve and where you want to go. Think about how you're spending your money and what results you've got, and weigh it up. There's no dollar value you can put on your own mental health and your own well-being. Don't hesitate to at least have one session with Neil and take it from there. If not, the 7-week course, I can't recommend it highly enough. If you want to grow and develop and make the changes that you've maybe been struggling with for many years, and Neil's your person. I can highly recommend him.